the way you see things is not the way I see things. What you're going to do is come and act correct in my DMs. That's what you're going to do. You're going to come and treat people with respect. This is just not it. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh god, I suggested this place. I'm the one who suggested. I'm meeting my friend for Galentine's, but I don't know, I find that place so strange and I'm not sure I'm enjoying my ambience. Ambience is not giving. The service is so odd. Ascari or something, he comes and then I'm like, we're like, okay, open, because he's just dropping me, the Uber guy, and over he just mumbled some things and walked away. So they left us outside. I'm like, what's happening? So I pay the Uber guy, I come in, and then I'm taking like that direction. Meanwhile, the place is so confusing, you don't know which way you're going. But because I'm new here, I don't know which, like, whatever. So I come up the cafe, and again, the service is odd. I was going to sit on the platform. Let me show you. I was going to sit on that platform because inside there, that's the cafe. So they have like the outside area, but the outside area is a bit ghetto because the grass is not cut. I don't know, some random flies on me right now. It's almost like a swamp. As much as I would have loved to sit up there, there's music and I can't because I'm vlogging, so I'll be flagged for copyright. I have to sit somewhere where the music can't reach us. So I'm like, let me sit outside with you. And she just says, what did she say? Something to mean suit yourself or something like that. So I've sat here. No one has come to give me the menu. I'm sorry I've started the channel quarreling. But I'm sorry, people bore me in this town. I have some new hair. I just did a video when I was leaving the house. Super cute. I'm just wearing all nude. I mean, sneakers, casual. I just didn't want to do the most, and I'm happy I didn't do the most, because imagine coming to this place in your heels and you're there dying for no reason. So I'm happy I wore my sneakers. Yeah, what time is it? 10. Anyway, my friend is always late. I'm used. Actually, most of my friends are always late. Let me think about one who always keeps time. There is no one. They're always late. I was telling the Instagrammers about this yesterday by one. I'm playing with different color schemes, and that's not what they call them, color schemes, color grading, whatever. I'm trying to play with it just to create something fresh. Usually when I just do the clean, crisp, clear, I feel when I try to sharpen the video, it becomes too sharp and then it starts to look off. Do you understand? So I want it softer. I want a bit of sharpness, but I also want a bit of warmth, so that it looks cinematic, like how you watch your short clips, or like short clips, like if you're watching a movie or something and everything is seamless. That's kind of what I want. So I'm switching it up a bit, and this is the first. I'm sorry guys, but you're my guinea pigs. I have to try on you guys first. Let me try on you and I see if it works up. But nah, give menu. After here, I would just love to go home, guys. Love is Blind is coming out tomorrow. Also, only thing I'm looking forward to. Can I tell you guys something? If you want your life to be very exciting, like, always have something you're looking forward to. I'm not saying that you're looking forward to crazy big things. It could be something small. It could be like maybe it's Monday, you're expecting your salary like on Friday. there's, let me say, like a cooker you want to buy. Like, be excited about things like that. It makes everything so fun. Been working hard, it's been back to back to back. You can't wait to just sit down and enjoy a cup of tea and coffee at the end of the day. You know, those were small things. I really hate this country when it comes to service. It's the worst. Mokwano Kadoma is fake, eh? The service is the worst. As in, I've never been here, so I was like, let me come and check it out. Perhaps when you get here, we leave. Anyway, it's fine, but he has something he's doing in the morning, so I'm like, because considering we wanted to discuss some other work things, let's just do the work thing. I am out of here, honey, and I'm never coming back. Guys, baby girl, meanwhile, it's like spa music, as in?
Yeah, as in meditation.
I say hi. Can't get the way they blow. I had never experienced it, by the way.
God,
chorando por uma nova ferida, mas como até que de mato nasce uma flor, muitas vezes é da dor que vem o amor. E o que pensava que era um engano, olho seus olhos de luz e vejo um anjo. Esqueci dos tropeços, esqueci das caídas.
My God, I'm matching aesthetics, but I feel like I'm sweating like a piglet, darling. So guys, our cafe was our final situation, and we're about to order, but it has been such a long morning trying to find a place for breakfast. Where Ugandans don't do breakfast, aside from the usual spots, Java House. It's so hard. I wanted to do some sort of reel for the Galentines, but it's looking like I'm trying to be too ambitious, so I might not. But the veggies are the black peppers, right? As long as it's not broccoli, cauliflower, I'm fine.
guys, welcome to the vlog. All right.
The dating scene in Kampala, for me, I've given up. I need the Holy Trinity.
Yes. Involve it as much as possible.
Jagala,
Father,
Holy
Son,
Trinity.
Holy Spirit.
I don't want just the one. I want the whole.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
But anyway, on a serious note, I don't think about it anymore. I used to think about it. It used to bother me. But also I feel about because I'm still trying to like grow as a person. It's like at the bottom of my list. Because I'm still focused on what I'm trying to build for myself, whatever. I don't think about it much. I can once in a minute, if maybe you're watching like a movie or a show, you're like, oh, or maybe you go out and you see some people.
Yeah.
You're like, social media. But marriage creators, but what? They can be there with their husbands washing feet, what? I can be like, mama, must be nice. Then you start to feel that way. Do you understand?
I know.
But it never lasts. Like, I cannot tell you I wake up on a Monday morning and the first thing I'm thinking of Musaja.
Why am I single?
For me, it's money. It's like, Banange, this gig, they haven't gotten back to me. Let me send. That's it.
Also, like I told you, I took that trip to rediscover myself and all that. It's also important.
True.
So now you sometimes the pressure of you being single is just the people around you.
True.
Your family,
your family,
family, guys,
and
family.
It's funny because it's not my nuclear family, my immediate.
Yes,
it's those other ones on the side.
When you also start discovering at what stage you're at,
Yeah.
what do you really need? Because we actually, I discovered I really need a lot of work for myself, like a lot of work, like self-love.
Right.
You get?
Right.
So, because you can't give what you really don't have.
You really can't.
You get? So,
You're
again,
now
I got
going
to
start
think,
for the things that you want and the things you lack. You're going to expect them from that partner.
Also, getting to know yourself as a single person is very important.
Because you have to ask yourself, do you actually need, or you're just seeing your friends doing their thing and you're yearning for it?
Are you ready for it?
But are you ready?
Are you ready to give? Because family relationship, it's giving. I believe everyone has their mates.
Let me tell you something. That's so the expectations from society going to kill some people. That is what's going to kill you. That's why you need to strive so hard to build a relationship with yourself that is strong. I used to laugh when like uncles would tell me, oh, you promised us a man, bichi. The man is not there. One time I bumped into my uncle, I got frustrated because every time he would, I was like, it didn't work out. He's like, that's what you told me last time. Now whoever comes at you, you say yes for you immediately because you're trying to shut everyone up. But they are not going to be in the house with you when you take in this man.
And they arranged for me some guy one time. Actually, it was a blind date.
Okay. So but they knew who he was, like whoever was hooking, like they knew.
There was an auntie who knew. So she calls me up and she's like, we have a meeting. Can you come join me? We are going to be at Skies.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I'm around the corner. I'll pass by.
Yeah. You went.
I went.
Oh.
There was a serious guy waiting.
I love it.
Getting to the table, he's so excited. Like, oh my God. I'm saying,
I think you're like, why is this guy doing that most? But also, I think you are just in your mood.
You thought, oh,
they're just happy to see me.
Yes, and I'm from work and all that. Then after, like, then my auntie goes, now introduce yourselves.
Hey.
I'm like, this is weird.
Introduce yourselves.
Weird. Yeah, tell us about yourselves. And Jackie, so name, I want to mention that name. I'm like, okay.
Let's just call him Paul for the sake of things.
Yeah, but I have a brother called Paul. Yeah, we get to know. He says what he was from the UK.
Yeah.
I know. Somehow London boy. London boy and all that. So
please tell me he was not forcing an accent.
No, he wasn't. What put me off? My aunties were ready to arrange for me someone who has 3 kids with different baby mamas, and they knew the backstory.
Wait, that guy had. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's mindful. Oh my God, that's huge.
Yeah. So this guy has 3 kids with 3 different baby mamas. But then I'm under pressure, like, and he's told my family for him he's ready.
He's ready to settle down.
It's me. Now my family looks at me like I'm the one failing to,
Swallow speed.
I know. So at the dinner, we part ways. My aunt is like, I think you guys can exchange contacts. He's leaving. I think he was going back to the UK the next day.
Okay.
So he's like,
was he like working there?
Yeah, he was working there. Or he is working there. I don't
know.
So the next, he's like, I'm gonna travel, but it's been nice. I pray we keep in touch and all that. So you're under this pressure. I went back home. I was like, God, really?
But if you don't like, you don't like. You can't force yourself if you don't like someone.
There is this thing that
I can't.
People say that girls get to love someone, like the love can try and grow on you. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, so the guy goes back to the UK and all that. So when he goes back to the UK, he had a girl, I don't know if it's an ex or something, but he had a girl here he had proposed to. They were actually engaged.
Yeah.
So this lovely lady had hacked his phone.
Jesus.
Yeah. So she was literally saying every conversation, every text, him asking me out, him sends me the screenshots.
And like, you wonder why a man is vibing you when he has this drama on the side.
Exactly. And he's like, you're not the only one. We are like pretty much these.
We are many.
Yes. I'm like, but you know, if you can go through the text,
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
You get. But feel free, that is your man. Fight for him. I'm telling you, he had like other 5 girls. So the day
That
he
man
comes
had
in,
drama.
the day he comes in, I think he was texting someone. He first meets someone in Entebbe, then meets another.
Oh, he makes his way to you later. Went in there.
Tell my mom that story and all that. But you guys, when you're some parents, mom, I love you, but that day I really,
Until now,
I was wondering, is this my mom?
You don't like, you saw all the pressures, you refuse.
Yes.
There are some people where that has happened and they accept. Then they find themselves in some drama shit they don't understand.
I'm telling you, my mom was like, no, these, you know, girls, they don't fight for yours. I'm like, this is not even my thing. What am I fighting for? Mom, like, I'm telling you that there is that.
You're too young to have that kind
exactly.
of drama.
And Bambi, I was still even young.
You're young.
So young. But it's that expectation that the family wants from you, like, what,
Yeah.
you're 25, you're 26, you really need to go.
But honestly, I feel like that whole situation was happening because of our time. I bet you with these Gen Zs, it's going to be quite different. Because even now we have millennial moms now. They have their kids, they are grown. You won't see them forcing their kids into doing whatever they don't want. Like, the Gen Zs speak their mind, whatever. So it's a different time now. But
I spoke my mind. I told my mom, you're not going to be in that marriage.
Because they won't be there.
My mom was swept,
As soon as you said your I-dos, we've danced at your party, we've eaten cake, bye. So they'll be like giving you the gist of Goma. The guy had so much drama.
You get.
Imagine a grown man like that with kids like that, women.
Until he was playing.
And then you have no drama going on.
Yes.
You're childless. You're doing your thing. You have a good job.
Oh my God, guys!
And he was thriving.
A stepmother.
You almost became a stepmother.
But it's also just to understand that being single is not a curse, guys. It's not a curse.
Back in the day, they used to see it as such. Guys, times have changed. Back in the day, they would even just wed you off because of like, we want that.
But do you think that is coming back?
No, I don't think so.
Why? Because times are
so.
weird. I feel like Carol will give birth and we just arrange our kids to just get to know each other.
I would not. I would not. I don't, girl.
I feel like, no, because the world is crazy now. You really want your kid to end up with the right person, not a guy who is homosexual and also.
Let's not get into homosexuality. Go these streets. We don't know now which is which now. When you are young and they would say, oh, you need a man to complete you, you realize you actually don't need. And life is actually okay, even when you don't have. You know what I mean? So that's why they try to get you when you're still young.
So that you're into the need.
I was so amused by that explanation.
I just pray, honestly, that my person is out there doing his work.
Sweetie, they're there.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They're doing the most
and they'll come
to be
at
mature.
the exact time when you're ready.
And yeah, as I'm also working on myself.
What are some of the things you're doing to work on yourself?
Oh my God.
Let's get into it, single bitches.
I'm doing a lot of self-discovery.
I freaking love that. I live
very
for that.
much. Who am I?
It's so
what
fun.
I want. Where do I want to be?
Girl.
Like, you know, these are things I used to just think about, and I'm like, okay, in 5 years I want to be here, and you know, you're just speaking about it, but you're not intentional of, okay, I want to be here. How am I going to get there? So
literally everything that you're doing, every decision you're trying to make needs to align with that goal.
Align to where you want to be. If it's me in 5 years having a family, I really want to think, how best am I going to have a family? What am I preparing for my family? I wouldn't want my children to go through some traumas I've gone through. You know.
True.
So I'm also working on that mostly, like really get to know what are my traumas, what freaks me out, what gaslights me, like, oh my God.
It's a scary thing.
Yes. So those are things I really want to deal away with and also work on. And trauma is real. And especially, I
And
don't
we all
know,
have
me,
our trauma. If you've reached a certain age, you trust me,
Yes.
you've been through some
You've been
things.
through something.
You've been through some things.
So, and most especially as a girl who grew up with a single mom, I
Yeah.
didn't really have a father figure
Right.
growing up. And that trauma, daddy issues are real.
That the issues are real.
Yes, we're okay. Daddy issues are real.
Daddy
You
issues
really
are
have
real
to
thing,
deal with those
banana.
things.
Oh.
You really, so it has been a journey. It has been a journey, but daddy issues are real.
It's not just
It pushes you
that you have daddy issues because you didn't have a father. You can also have daddy issues
when
you have a father. But probably the attention is not there. Maybe there's
Exactly.
abandonment.
Exactly.
And it starts to
I
trickle
had a
down into
father.
your life somehow.
So I had a father, rest his soul. He passed away in 2019. But growing up, he wasn't really there. And
Really present.
yeah, it really got to eat me up.
Yeah.
I struggled with it so much, and
dear.
I feel like to one point I liked it, to another point I didn't like it, because I grew up knowing I have to really work hard to prove to this guy, like, good.
And work hard you did, because bitch, you can work hard.
Like, I have
Only hard
to
work
be
and
independent. I'm gonna do my things. I'm gonna do. So it brought up a particular masculinity in me
Yeah.
that
It's crazy. Can you
that now I'm
imagine how
working
things
on.
just
That now
transpire?
I'm working on to be more feminine.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where you're making your own decisions. Why?
You strive
You
to be
get-
that independent woman.
Yes.
Now you're striving
I'm
to
striving
calm down.
To calm down, to be a bit feminine.
I freaking love it. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, where you're making your own decisions. I can do this. I can do this. No, why not? I'm able to. Why not? I'm telling you, I'm really trying to go back to my feminine side. Like, my car breaks down and I'm there. I can.
You can fix the tire on your own. You're like,
So now struggling to be more feminine and accept those things. Can I open the door for you? You know, other than just getting into your car, and just
you don't even wait. Actually, it doesn't occur to you.
It
because
doesn't.
For you, it's no
You're
more.
so used
Yeah,
to being
yeah.
you. Even asking for help is so hard. Like, you really struggle.
God, that has
And
been
not
the struggle of
even
my
with
life.
friends, like, you're like, okay, you really have to really get to think about it. And yet, honestly, you really need the help. And most times your friends are actually willing to help.
By the way,
Then you're
asking
not
for
as
help-
open as a girl. You
Asking for help is not a sign of weakness.
yes, it is.
It's a sign of strength.
Yeah. Honestly, when I get to realize the things I've been doing for myself,
Yeah.
and I would actually have gotten help figuring it out, you know?
But it's fine because at least now you know what you need.
Yes.
And you're relearning yourself. And relearning yourself, I feel, at least me, that's how I see it. It's almost like you're also dating yourself. You know how the excitement of dating someone new, it's fun getting to like, oh my god, I didn't even like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. It's interesting to know.
And overly doing things in a relationship, which is not bad.
Yeah.
But as that person who takes over the relationship, I'm buying this, I'm doing
girl.
the most. Like, literally, I'm doing the most. I'm not getting.
And you know what they do?
Some stories I
They
can't even
sit
share.
back and they let
And they
you.
relax. They're like, you know what?
Then they get you
Run.
see it. Then you start being that person who's complaining.
Why aren't you
Why
doing
don't you ever do
this?
this for me? And then they're like,
You've been doing it. Girl,
sometimes just sitting, you're pretty.
anytime my car breaks down now, I sit, I wait for the mechanic. I'm like, I don't know what has happened. We are stuck.
Sit wherever you are.
We
Sit
are
in that
stuck.
car. Be like, I'm stuck. Maybe you know how to fix your own tire, but let someone else do it.
No, I cannot go through that again.
It's the small
But it's
things. And
it's
also,
amazing. So me, I would just encourage everyone to just discover a little bit more about yourself. Why
Right.
your relationships failing? You know, sometimes we are the problem.
It's very hard to look into, by the because you're legit the problem. It's hard to look yourself in the mirror and be like, oh gosh, it's
Maybe.
because of me. Like
Yeah.
they're ignoring me because I've been doing the most.
I've been doing everything. I'm showing that guy, man. What? I have the money.
Not even the man, even your friendship.
Even your friendships.
They stop picking up your calls because of Limuzibo. You're like, oh, it's somehow you hear they were out. They were what new places are in town?
Okay.
They were at Izumi for dinner. They didn't call you because you've been doing the most.
Rediscover who we are. It's really nice for me.
Such
I
a
feel like
beautiful thing.
getting to know yourself much better, the things you really, really like, and don't just go surface.
Don't
Dig
go
deep.
surface. Dig deep.
Dig deep. Who am I?
Yeah.
If you need prayer, pray.
No, for real. You need guidance. You need support.
Pray.
You know, because it's hard to do
Pray it
on your
out.
own.
You're like, God, this is
And
me.
when you start to know who you are, it's such a gorgeous thing. And everyone who is not it for you, let me tell you, it's almost like
God, it's
you
clear
become
cut.
you become demon repellent. They start to run away because
It's
somehow
clear
now
cut.
you have standards. You're just like, yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that anymore.
Yes.
No, sorry, they will be fine. Now the people who are for you, they will start to come through.
Yeah, it just decisions actually become so clear cut. You know.
I tell
not
you,
just
you're going to
jumping
lose
onto
people. By the
everything.
way, let me tell you now. You're
Yes.
going to lose people, but it's
You
okay.
lose.
You
Other
lose,
friends
you lose.
I've lost, I really love you. Wow.
We keep it pushing.
Yeah, and for my friends who have been really with me and tolerating all me and continuing to tolerate all me as I discover myself, man,
Yeah.
it's amazing. And
It's
for
amazing.
Carol, we've been dealing, right?
Honey, we've been telling if if we sit here and start giving you gist, you'll be like, oh. Also, that's the part of learning and growing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You get, and that's what I don't know. Me, I lost whoever I lost, but I don't regret it because I feel sometimes people come in your life for just a chapter. That's where they're supposed to end. Either you were meant to teach them a lesson or they were supposed to teach you a lesson. All is well. I hate nobody. Like, I can't sit here and even think to myself, oh my God, I hate that. But like, no one comes to mind, babes. And me, I'm not one to look back. You will meet people, either you learn from them, they learn from you, or you continue the chapters in life together, or that's where you're meant to stop. And it's okay. By the way, it's not always a bad thing that when you stop a friendship here, oh my God, we need to fight for it, cultivate it, but it's not working. You'd rather just move on.
But you believe there are friendships you need to cultivate?
For me, no.
You just move on.
No, like right now in my life, there is no friendship I need to cultivate.
Really?
There is no friendship. I need to go back and look at it and, try and...
Okay.
Yeah.
But moving forward,
Yeah.
do you think it's worth cultivating some relationship, or it's that journey that you've spoken about that once that ship has sailed, it has sailed?
I think it depends on the issues you guys have been going through. I think it depends, honestly.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just wahala nonsense. There's no depth. And sometimes, like,
Pettiness.
as in, what's this? And then there's a pattern. Some people have those patterns. You see it over and over and over again. You're like, ah. And also sometimes, as you're growing, you're going in this direction. The person is either staying where they are, or they are going in this direction. It's also okay to,
Move
it's way
away
to
from
move.
each other, split.
Yeah,
Because
life
maybe,
is weird.
My
Sometimes
goals
life
are
happens.
totally now into different
Our
things.
goals are different now, or we just found ourselves just
In a time frame, we could say we found ourselves at a work thing, and it ended. I'm in a different environment now,
Yeah.
and you are in a different environment,
Right.
and we can no longer keep up. And not that we hate each other.
sometimes we just drift apart. That happens.
Okay.
It's even the way some relationships. You're like, what happened? They're like, we just drifted apart, and there's nothing to it. There's nothing complicated. You just found yourselves in Gamuli. You know what I mean? I'm so jealous of that chick in a spaghetti top
I know.
because she's hot. Tuli wanamuzi leather, darling. Oh, the heat is
Don't you need
very...
another glass of juice?
Oh yeah, I can have another.
I had to go and
The
steal
katogo
much.
was not giving. For some reason.
Even the chicken.
But I was hungry. But I wanted to pack my chicken.
Okay.
Oh. What is this
But you guys enjoy your lives.
Guys, live your lives.
If you want to take
man.
a
Live
trip,
your life.
take it. If you want to meet friends, meet them.
Friends.
If you want to hang out. Like life should be really,
Life
really
is short,
fun.
but I feel like about people, sometimes you can put it on yourself, like as if you're not suffering, you feel like there is something wrong. You're like, I have to struggle, I have to go through, I have to work hard. Honey, sometimes when things are not failing, you just lay on your bed and watch some TV. It's allowed.
That we'll try again.
We'll try again tomorrow. Tell me I'm the queen of trying again. I'll be like, tomorrow is a new day.
You close the chapter of
Close
the
the
day.
chapter.
And you're like, you know what?
Hydrate. Watch your Netflix. Tomorrow you'll struggle again. But sometimes I used to like feel so bad. Like when I'm relaxing, I would feel bad. Because when I was younger, my dad, if he found you napping, like
what are you
had
doing?
to wake up at 6 in the morning, but you're there sleeping. What
are you doing?
At least come and polish my shoes. Like be active. Like so I say to feel like I always have to be
doing something.
If I'm just seated and I'm enjoying myself, I feel
like,
weird.
Oh my God.
Mokwano, I have embraced the feeling of relaxing. I don't force life.
Even now, I want to relax somewhere.
I watch Sege. Let me after this Katogo. I'm like, oh, Lego. Lego. I put some legs up.
Yes. Guys, life is really challenging. It can be really, really challenging. But take off that time. And it's for even your mental health.
Mental health is a big thing. Mental health was not recognized back in the day. We
didn't. Did they even actually know that it was mental health?
They'll be like,
you were just being stubborn.
You have mental issues. They would think you're a mad person.
Yes.
So now you take time, and it's the small things. People think that when you need to do the big things all the time. Can get them with spark. You don't need to do none of that.
I usually see you with your fruit.
Yeah.
I get the bowl of fruit and
cut yourself a fruit. Get your car water kusaido. Like you can't even go on your veranda. Babe, it's a vibe. I can't be vibing. I don't know. It's not that big vibe. Again, I'm spa. Now you need an outfit. Now you need now you need to show. You don't need to show anyone on social media anything. Just go and chill. Chill.
Relax. It's just you. It's not that deep. Honestly, it is not that deep.
It's not that deep.
You. Just love on yourself.
And I feel so bad because
journey,
like I have so many young girls who follow me. They can be like, Carol, how now like this? If I want to do this like on a budget, what do I do? I'm like, you people are watching social media too much.
On a budget?
Yeah, it's really, I do things on a budget all the time. Do you understand? Like someone can send me like a paragraph. I'm like, oh, this must be like a KAMPALA first year.
Struggling.
It's really, we all struggled.
We all do. And we are still struggling.
And we are still struggling. Let no one tell you.
Now we are those aunties we used to talk about. Like, auntie so and so. You get? So we are actually those adults.
We are
still trying to figure out life.
I can't believe baby we shall be 40 years. Like, are we the new old people? Oh my God! Because trust me, at 60, I'll still be in my vibe. Life. At 50, I'll still be figuring it out.
I feel like every journey, every year, you're still figuring out something.
Yeah.
There is no one who has it perfect. Yes,
and
there will be motivation
speakers.
They will say, but there is something they're also still figuring out. It's a lie. You're still figuring out a lot for that stage, for that age.
Yeah.
Because you can't be 40 and when you turn 50,
everything is perfect. Now
yes.
You'll never reach a place. Hell, even Bill Gates himself, he can't reach and be like, now I'm complete. Totally. You're always searching, you're always looking, there's
something you're always going to figure out.
So I think my last words on this vlog, because I think we're about to get cut off.
Yeah.
It's actually, you go first.
I'll caution people to really discover who they are. It's a journey I'm taking, and it's a journey. You can't get it in 1 week, a month. Just accept the journey. I'm accepting the journey, honestly, with its flaws, its storms.
The flaws are the best part.
I'm just accepting
the flaws is what gives you character. That's the best part of it all. The crappy shit that's happening to you, where you woke up and you survived it, it's teaching you, it's building your character, so appreciate it.
Yeah.
Personally, me, I'll just be like, guys, as I always say, things start with you, work on you, for you, make you happy, you know, learn from
And
everything
love.
happening with your relationships, you know, with you.
Yeah.
When it starts with you, nothing else around you is going to phase you. That stuff you see on social and you feel intimidated, you will not. That job you want, you'll have the confidence to go and fight for it. Like, it starts with you. Everything else, second.
But let's love. Let's enjoy love. Let's love our friends.
Let's love on people. Let's become like, you know, those annoying people where they can be like, oh, the chick is always smiling and happy.
Yes.
Let's become those annoying people.
Where there's too much love around us.
Too much
And
love
that's
around you.
great.
They're like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do your thing. Oh gosh, babes, they're decorating for Valentine's.
I know.
Us the single ones, we're the ones here while they're decorating.
We are loving on ourselves. We are loving. We are here loving on ourselves. And they decorate.
Oh, is she coming? You called them?
No, I didn't get to get someone because I really miss.
Oh, they are all, because they have also not. Have I attended to these guys? I don't think he works here. Guys, we are clocking out. Bye.
Love.